What's up, Best Steel Muscles crew? Today we're diving deep into a topic that's shaking up the bodybuilding world, Tadalafil, and its impact on muscle recovery. If you've ever found yourself battling that stubborn muscle soreness after an intense workout, or if you're looking for ways to turbocharge your results, this video is for you. We're about to uncover how this component could be the boost you've been missing to take your gains to the next level. First things first. Let's understand what this Tadalafil thing is all about. It's a phosphodiesterase type 5 inhibitor, or PDE5 for short. Originally developed to treat cardiovascular issues, this substance has gained traction in the fitness scene due to its exceptional vasodilating properties. But what does this mean in practice? When you take Tadalafil, it works by dilating your blood vessels, providing a more intense blood flow to your muscle tissues. It's like opening the floodgates to a deluge of benefits. This vasodilation not only improves muscle oxygenation during exercise, but also enhances the delivery of essential nutrients in the post-workout period. Imagine your muscles as a thirsty sponge. Tadalafil would be like turning the faucet on full blast, allowing that sponge to absorb much more water, or in our case, nutrients and oxygen. This translates into faster and more efficient recovery, letting you get back to crushing your workouts in less time. Now, you're probably wondering, but what about other recovery supplements? How does Tadalafil stack up? Great question. Let's draw a parallel here. While supplements like proteins and BCAAs focus directly on muscle rebuilding, providing the necessary building blocks, Tadalafil works differently and complementarily. It doesn't replace these essential nutrients, but creates an ideal environment for them to be utilized to the fullest. Recent studies have shown that Tadalafil can significantly reduce markers of muscle inflammation, such as creatine kinase. In practical terms, this means less pain and swelling after that brutal leg day that would have you limping for days. One particularly interesting study, published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, showed that athletes who used Tadalafil experienced about a 50% reduction in post-exercise muscle pain compared to the group that received a placebo. This is a game changer, my friends. Imagine getting back to the gym faster, with less discomfort, and ready for another intense hypertrophy session. Plus, Tadalafil has a unique advantage: its long half-life, which can reach up to 36 hours. This means its effects last far beyond the moment of training, continuing to work while you rest, eat, and sleep. It's like having a tireless recovery assistant working 24/7 for you. Let's get down to business. How to use Tadalafil for optimized results. The ideal dosage for muscle recovery purposes usually ranges from 5 to 20 milligrams, depending on factors such as your body weight, metabolism, and individual tolerance. It's crucial to start with the lowest dose and adjust as needed. As for the ideal time to take it, Tadalafil's long half-life offers some flexibility. Many athletes prefer to ingest it about 1 to 2 hours before training. This allows the component to be in full action during exercise, maximizing blood flow when you need it most. Others opt for a nighttime dose, aiming to enhance recovery during sleep when the body is in full repair mode. This strategy can be particularly effective if you train in the morning, as you'll wake up with muscles already prepared for action. An approach that has been gaining popularity is splitting the dose. For example, taking half of the planned dose in the morning and the other half at night. This maintains a more constant level of the component in the blood throughout the day, providing benefits both during training and recovery. Regardless of the chosen strategy, consistency is the key to success. Establish a routine that works for you and stick to it for at least 4 to 6 weeks to properly evaluate the results. Remember, every body is unique, so an adjustment period may be necessary to find the ideal protocol for you. Powerful synergies. Combining Tadalafil with other recovery strategies. Tadalafil doesn't need to and shouldn't work alone. In fact, it can be a powerful ally when combined with other recovery techniques. Let's explore some smart synergies that can take your muscle recovery to another level. First, let's talk about hydration. The vasodilation promoted by Tadalafil can be amplified with proper hydration. Aim to consume at least 0.8 to 1 gallon of water per day, depending on your activity level and body mass. To optimize even further, consider adding electrolytes to your water, especially on intense training days. This will not only help with water absorption, but also maintain electrolyte balance, crucial for muscle function. Post-workout nutrition also deserves special attention when using Tadalafil. Take advantage of the increased blood flow to maximize nutrient absorption. A whey protein shake combined with fast-absorbing carbohydrates, such as dextrose or maltodextrin, can be the perfect complement. This combo will provide the amino acids needed for muscle repair and replenish glycogen stores, all enhanced by the increased blood circulation. Another interesting synergy is contrast therapy. Alternating between hot and cold baths can potentiate the vasodilating effects of Tadalafil. Heat further dilates the vessels, while cold causes vasoconstriction, followed by new dilation when heat is reapplied. This exercise for the blood vessels can further accelerate the removal of metabolic waste from the muscles and nutrient delivery. L-citrulline supplementation also deserves attention. This amino acid works in synergy with Tadalafil, increasing nitric oxide levels in the body. The result? An even more significant improvement in blood flow. The combination of Tadalafil and L-citrulline can provide a more intense muscle pump during training and even more efficient recovery post-workout. Finally, we can't forget the importance of sleep in muscle recovery. Tadalafil itself doesn't directly affect sleep, but by reducing muscle discomfort, it can indirectly contribute to more restorative sleep. Combine this with good sleep hygiene practices, such as maintaining a dark and cool environment, avoiding screens before bed, and keeping a consistent sleep schedule, and you'll have an unbeatable combo for recovery. Best Steel Muscles crew. Before we continue, I want to make a special request. If this content is being helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to never miss any updates. And more, leave a comment telling us what you thought about these tips on Tadalafil and muscle recovery. Oh, and there's one more thing. Take a look at the first pinned comment. There you'll find links to amazing products that will help you achieve that dream physique. These are supplements, equipment, and accessories that I use and recommend. Don't miss this chance to supercharge your results. Now let's get back to the topic that's on fire. Progress monitoring. Essential metrics to track your evolution. To really make the most of Tadalafil's benefits in muscle recovery, it's crucial to keep a detailed record of your progress. Let's explore some key metrics that you should closely monitor. First, pay attention to recovery time between training sessions. Before starting to use Tadalafil, record how long it usually takes you to feel fully recovered after an intense workout. As you incorporate Tadalafil into your routine, observe if this time decreases. Many athletes report a significant reduction in recovery period, allowing for more frequent or intense workouts. Another crucial aspect to monitor is the intensity and volume of training you can handle. With enhanced recovery, it's natural that you'll be able to gradually increase the load or number of repetitions in your exercises. Keep a detailed training diary, noting not only weights and reps, but also how you feel during and after each session. Subjective perception of muscle pain is another valuable metric. Use a scale from 1 to 10 to assess the level of muscle discomfort at 24, 48, and 72 hours after training. With consistent use of Tadalafil, you should notice a reduction in these values over time. We can't forget about physical measurements. Regularly track muscle circumference measurements and body fat percentage. Tadalafil, by improving recovery and potentially allowing for more intense workouts, can contribute to faster muscle mass gains. Take monthly progress photos to have a visual record of your changes. For the most dedicated, monitoring blood markers of inflammation can provide valuable insights. Tests such as creatine kinase, CK, and C-reactive protein can indicate the level of muscle damage and systemic inflammation. Consult a doctor to perform these tests regularly and safely. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of your overall well-being. Keep a record of how you feel in terms of energy, motivation, and willingness to train. Improved muscle recovery often translates into an overall increase in quality of life and enthusiasm for workouts. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There will be ups and downs, but by keeping a consistent record of these metrics, you'll have a clear view of how Tadalafil is impacting your fitness journey. This will allow you to make informed adjustments to your strategy, continuously optimizing your results. Side effects and how to manage them. Navigating safely. Like any potent supplement, Tadalafil can come with some side effects. It's crucial to be aware of them and know how to manage them to ensure a safe and effective experience. One of the most commonly reported side effects is headaches. Usually mild, these headaches can be mitigated with proper hydration. Increasing your water intake not only can alleviate this symptom, but also enhances the positive effects of Tadalafil on blood circulation. If necessary, mild painkillers can be used. but consult a doctor before combining medications. Nasal congestion is another effect that some users experience. This occurs due to vasodilation in the nasal passages. A decongestant nasal spray can offer quick relief. However, it's important to avoid prolonged use of these sprays, as they can cause dependence. If you're already prone to sinus problems, consider using Tadalafil on alternate days or in smaller doses. Some users report a feeling of facial flushing, which is usually temporary. This redness is a result of vasodilation and tends to decrease with continued use. To minimize this effect, avoid consuming alcohol and very spicy foods on the day you use Tadalafil. These elements can intensify vasodilation and, consequently, the flushing. Paradoxically, some people experience mild muscle pains when starting Tadalafil use. This may occur due to the sudden increase in blood flow to the muscles. In most cases, this discomfort is transient and tends to decrease with continued use. If it persists, consider reducing the dose or consulting a healthcare professional. Blood pressure is another aspect that deserves attention. Tadalafil can cause a drop in blood pressure, which is usually not a problem for healthy individuals. However, if you already have a tendency towards hypotension or are taking medications that affect blood pressure, it's crucial to monitor closely. Consider measuring your blood pressure regularly, especially in the first weeks of use. It's important to emphasize that these side effects tend to be more pronounced at the beginning of use and often diminish or disappear over time. However, if you experience any severe or persistent side effects, stop use immediately and seek medical advice. To minimize risks, always start with the lowest effective dose and increase gradually if necessary. Be attentive to how your body reacts and don't hesitate to make adjustments. Remember, each organism is unique, and what works for one may not be ideal for another. Finally, it's crucial to emphasize the importance of obtaining Tadalafil from reliable sources and, ideally, under medical supervision. Products of dubious quality may contain impurities or incorrect dosages, increasing the risk of adverse effects. Periodization of Tadalafil use. Strategies for long-term effectiveness. An often overlooked but crucial aspect is the periodization of Tadalafil use. Just as you periodize your workouts to avoid plateaus and maximize gains, the same principle applies to the use of this supplement. Let's explore some strategies to ensure that you continue reaping the benefits of Tadalafil in the long term, without compromising its effectiveness. The on-off cycle approach is a popular and effective strategy. Consider using Tadalafil for a period of 4 to 6 weeks, followed by a 2 to 3 week interval without the supplement. This method helps prevent the body's tolerance to the component, maintaining its sensitivity. During the off period, you can focus on other recovery strategies, such as contrast therapy or massage, to maintain gains. Another technique is escalating dosage. Start with the minimum effective dose and gradually increase over several weeks. When you reach the maximum recommended dose, return to the initial dose and restart the cycle. This approach not only helps avoid tolerance, but also allows you to identify the ideal dose for your body at different phases of your training program. Strategic use is another form of periodization. Reserve Tadalafil. Use for periods of intense training or specific hypertrophy phases. For example, you may choose to use it during a mass gain cycle, when workouts are more voluminous and intense, and reduce or suspend use during definition or maintenance phases. This not only optimizes the supplement's benefits, but can also help save resources. A more advanced strategy involves synchronizing Tadalafil use with your training cycle. For example, you can choose to use it on training days for larger muscle groups such as legs and back, when the demand for recovery is higher. On training days for smaller groups or rest days, you can reduce the dose or not use it. It's also important to consider seasonal variation. Some athletes report needing higher doses during winter when blood circulation tends to be less efficient due to cold. In summer, when the body is already naturally more vasodilated, lower doses may be sufficient. For the more meticulous, hormonal monitoring can be a valuable tool in periodizing Tadalafil use. Although Tadalafil doesn't directly affect hormones like testosterone and estradiol, tracking these levels can help optimize your overall supplementation and training regimen. Consult an endocrinologist or sports medicine doctor to perform regular exams and properly interpret the results. Remember, the key to effective periodization is careful observation and detailed recording. Keep a diary not only of your workouts, but also of Tadalafil use, noting doses, frequency, and any perceived effects. Over time, you'll be able to identify patterns and adjust your strategy to maximize benefits and minimize any unwanted effects. Tadalafil and athletic performance. Beyond recovery. Although our main focus has been on muscle recovery, it's impossible to ignore the potential benefits of Tadalafil on athletic performance itself. Let's explore how this supplement can positively impact your performance during workouts and competitions. One of the most notable effects is the improvement in cardiovascular endurance. Studies indicate that Tadalafil can significantly increase aerobic capacity, especially in high-altitude conditions. This translates into longer and more intense workouts, allowing you to push your limits a little further each session. For endurance athletes, such as runners and cyclists, this can mean the difference between finishing in the middle of the pack and climbing onto the podium. The enhanced muscle pump is another benefit worth highlighting. The increase in blood flow not only helps in post-workout recovery, but also provides a more pronounced muscle swelling during exercise. This pump isn't just an aesthetic matter. It creates additional mechanical stress on the muscles, potentially leading to more significant hypertrophy gains. Moreover, many athletes report a better mind-muscle connection during training, allowing for more precise execution of movements. Thermoregulation is another aspect that can be positively influenced by Tadalafil. The vasodilation promoted by the supplement can help in dissipating body heat, allowing you to train comfortably for longer, especially in hot environments or during summer. This is particularly beneficial for athletes who compete in varied climates or for those who train in gyms without adequate air conditioning. Many users report a reduced sensation of fatigue during high-intensity workouts. This can be attributed to better muscle oxygenation and more efficient removal of metabolites. In practice, this means you can maintain intensity for longer, whether it's doing that crucial last rep or keeping pace in the final minutes of a run. For sports that require explosion and power, such as weightlifting or sprints, Tadalafil can offer a subtle but significant advantage. The increase in blood flow can result in better muscle activation in crucial moments, potentially leading to more consistent peak performances. It's important to note that while these benefits are promising, individual response may vary. Some athletes may experience dramatic improvements in their performance, while others may notice only subtle changes. As always, the key lies in careful experimentation and consistent monitoring of results. Moreover, it's crucial to remember that Tadalafil is not a substitute for proper training, balanced nutrition, and appropriate recovery. It should be viewed as a complement to a well-structured training program, not as a magic solution to overcome limitations or compensate for poor habits. Finally, competitive athletes should be aware of the specific regulations of their federations or leagues regarding the use of Tadalafil. Although not explicitly banned by most sports organizations, its use as an ergogenic aid may be in a gray area. Always consult the updated rules, and, if necessary, seek guidance from professionals specialized in sports medicine and doping. All right, Best Steel Muscles crew, we've reached the end of this epic journey through the universe of Tadalafil and its impact on muscle recovery and athletic performance. I hope you now have a much deeper understanding of how this component can be a powerful ally in your quest for a sculpted physique and high-level performance. Remember, there's no silver bullet in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Tadalafil is a powerful tool, no doubt, but it works best when combined with a balanced diet, a well-structured training program, and adequate rest. Use it wisely, monitor your results closely, and always prioritize your health above all else. If you've made it this far, congratulations! You've shown that you're truly dedicated to your fitness journey and the pursuit of knowledge. Now, I need your help to spread this valuable information. Don't forget to give this video a powerful like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share it with your training partners. Your participation is crucial for us to continue bringing quality content like this. Leave a comment sharing your experience with muscle recovery, or if you have any questions about what we discussed today. I'm always keeping an eye on the comments and love interacting with you guys. Until the next video, Best Steel Muscles crew, stay strong, stay determined, and remember, here, we're always looking to take you to the next level. Train hard, recover smart, and never stop striving to be the best version of yourselves. Take care and see you next time.